What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today, happy Thursday. We're going to take a look at charts. As always, going to share some information with you regarding on who's selling. Talk about the SEC and Ethereum news. Obviously, we're going to do a quick TA, look at BTC dominance and total 3, and then we're going to take a look at some cryptos that I bought today and yesterday, and a new meme coin play that I just recently picked up called Kai. Interesting meme. And so without further ado, let's do this. Well, Bitcoin is hanging out around that line. Let's do some TA really quickly. Bitcoin is hanging around this line. What I want you to kind of notice is, obviously we're in the structure right here, right? This big structure, but inside the structure, there's kind of structures as well. So you can see it kind of right here. This right here was a structure, and then we kind of lost it, right? We lost it, came back up. This is really a structure, kind of like a in-between structure between this structure and this one right here. Okay, lost it, came back up, and we made this structure for a little while. And it seems maybe that we're on the verge of losing it and maybe creating another little structure. Could it be that this one is right here? Because what I see is this right here is kind of like a smaller version of this. So it could be right now that we are going to do maybe something in between, trying to figure out what direction to go, where the next structure is going to be. Maybe we lose it in a couple of days, but we don't go too low like this, I don't think. Kind of stay right around here maybe, and then kind of create a structure for the next month or so into July, mid-July, something like that. For the next few weeks or whatever it is, however long this is. I also mentioned yesterday that normally these drops within this since February 28th have only been around 8, 9, 10, 11 days. This is day number 11. So I am expecting some type of relief rally for the next few days after that. Could that be into next week? Could it be starting today and into tomorrow and into next week? Quite possible. Long story short, guys, we are in this triangle where I thought we were going to spend some time, and I don't think we're going to get out of it in the downward direction or in the upward direction too much anytime soon. Probably not until after probably mid July, late July into August. All right, we'll see how all that goes. Okay, so that's basically my TA. Wanted to bring your attention to this Bitcoin dominance. Yesterday we saw it pump up all the way, and it came back down here below this line. We're gonna keep fighting that. Let's see if we do hold on, stay here. We do want to see a higher low from here. Okay, and eventually, guys, once this thing breaks out of here and starts moving up, Bitcoin dominance, that's when you'll probably see the bull run, essentially. Okay, so maybe we just kind of climb up a little bit, kind of hang out, or maybe just stay right here, kind of hang out, kill some more time into July, August, and then after that, at some point, we are going to see Bitcoin dominance start to rise. At that point, once we start seeing it go up for a year or so, well, the whole parabolic phase of it, we could start seeing it rise, maybe hit up to here. Towards the peak of the bull market, however long that's going to be, probably last for a year or so. So we're looking at somewhere over here, right, way over here. So we have a lot of time to kill. Looking at it that way, right? Where it would peak out at, right, and maybe then, or 24, or way down there. So I mean, we still have some time to kill. It could be that we kind of just play around here, chop, start going up. Maybe we do see above 60% at the height of a parabolic bull run. Either way, no matter what we want for those of us that are in altcoins are for Bitcoin to go up as high as it possibly can, and then to start dropping, because once it starts dropping, that's when the altcoins are going to have their day in the sun. I think we're easily going to get to $1 trillion market cap. I think I added this line right here, by the way. This is looking at total 3, so there is some support right here. So far, it seems that we want to keep it. We wicked down, we came back up. So let's see if we just kind of slide in and kind of go sideways around here for a little while before moving back up. Play everything by ear, guys, day by day. Okay, is the best way to do it. Previous all-time high was what? 1.3 trillion. Okay. To get to that point, what type of run would we have to make to get to 1.3 trillion? Let's see. Current to here. 90%, 90% run up. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, definitely doable. Easier. It's gonna run up way more, guys. I honestly think that we're gonna peak out somewhere around this line, somewhere depending on when the parabolic phase of the bull run tops out at. Okay, somewhere around here. All right, so let's see what happens there. All right, and now let's go over the news that I wanted to share with you guys, because Bitcoin. Who's selling? Miners and long-term holders. The ones that watch this channel with regularity already knew that, because I've been mentioning that to you. Reports suggest that long-term Bitcoin holders and miners have emerged as massive sellers, showing limited signs of renewed demand. As per CryptoQuant, these sellers had offloaded $1.2 billion worth of Bitcoin. Okay, so that's interesting. Also, who is also selling? Hedge funds are reducing their exposure as well. Throughout the previous 20 days, they have decreased their exposure to the BTC market to just 0.03. That is the lowest level since October 2020. 0.03 is this. A hedge fund's performance follows Bitcoin if its beta value, so that's its beta value, is 1, whereas a beta of less than 1 denotes reduced exposure. The drop to a beta of 0.037 indicates that hedge funds are far less vulnerable to changes in the price of Bitcoin than they were a few years ago. So they're basically reducing their risk, they're reducing their exposure to Bitcoin, and that's why we're seeing the price essentially recently in the last 11 days dropping. Okay, but still well within this range, in this tight little range that so far we haven't lost, but it looks like we might spend some time doing this, reassessing, and then coming back up and figuring out what type of structure it wants to make, but again, inside this triangle. Okay, so that's information I wanted to bring to your attention. And then the last part, the SEC's enforcement division is dropping its investigation into whether Ethereum is a security. It's dropping it whether Ethereum is a security in a major win for crypto, big win for crypto. So the SEC is like, yeah, we're not going to investigate you anymore. Apparently, you're not a security. So that's good. That's good for the market, guys. That's good for the markets. We still have a long way to go. Okay, we still have some time to kill. We still have probably a few more months to kill. June, July, end of July, maybe August, September, October. Things I think are going to start looking a lot better. We'll be a lot higher than we are right here. Probably in the end of July, probably in August, probably September, October, we'll be higher than we are here. Probably we'll be up here past 75,000. That's going to be my guess. Okay, so keep that in mind while you're still kind of figuring out what you want to do. Hopefully you're accumulating, positioning yourself as best you can, or even more ideal, you have already accumulated in the bear market and you're well positioned. Hopefully your portfolio is still up, even though it might be down from its peak, and you're standing tight, you're sitting pat, you're not doing anything, you're not selling. That's cool too, guys, because in the parabolic phase, man, things are going to get amazing. So let's take a look at stuff that I bought, okay? This morning, let me show you this, Reka. Look at this thing. This thing pumped to $1.14. I've mentioned this one to you before because I was in it before at 22 cents and I sold somewhere around here, right? And that was cool, like 44 cents, I think. Yeah, so I just doubled it. I got out. It kept going, and then it came back down. When I saw it do this, I'm like, maybe I'll buy. I never did. It did this because I don't know. It doesn't really speak to me. But that doesn't mean it can't do well. I mean, it's on the TON network. So some exposure to TON will be good because I think that network will be good. And it looks like it wants to wake up, and it looks like it wants to pump 68 cents. That's a big wick right here. So I don't know. Maybe just some big whale just bought into it. Maybe we'll see another drop. If it drops down below 22 cents again, I do see that, for example, in its Twitter, when they post, I do see a lot more interactions, a lot more people looking at it. So that's positive. I like to see that. I have to check what the volume is, because if it's 84,000, I'm definitely not interested. But it's interesting. The chart looks pretty bullish, guys. All right. But this is not one that I bought. I just wanted to bring that to your attention in case you're looking for stuff on TON. All right. What I did buy, though, is SKID. I want to get more. SKID is on Sol, and I want to get a little bit more exposure to Sol. I have been. To that ecosystem, because Sol is probably going to be the next ETF that they're going to do after Ethereum. Ethereum already got approved. Once that goes live, eventually, maybe towards the end of the year into 2025, Sol will probably be the next one. And if that's the case, then everything on that's going to probably move up with Sol, because Sol is going to move up. Success Kid is a meme that I like. It recently dropped down here. I made a buy yesterday, I think yesterday, 2 days ago, and then I made my final buy today. All right, dropped my average price down is just under 8 cents, 0.07 cents. Right now we're at 0.058. I think maybe we might do something like this before eventually moving up. I like this project, 5.2 million market cap. That's why I picked up more. And another one that I like and that I'm getting more and more bullish on is Neural AI, especially after this drop. Okay, I think I bought yesterday and I bought today. Yeah, at around this price, $1.77, which dropped my average buy price more. Yesterday it dropped more. It was at $2.28, something like that. Now it's at $2.20. Let me show you a better chart. Neural right here. It's a brand new it's a brand new project. The only thing I don't like is that 4% buy tax. Okay, we are at an area of how I see it, so a support. Okay, let's see if we hold on to it. We wick down to $1.42. Right now we're back up to $1.76. I just have my average buy price there. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure I made my last buy today, okay? But if it does drop down a little bit, and I do have some capital, and I see nothing else that I want to buy, or everything else that I do want to buy is above where I want to pick it up at, then maybe I'll just make one more buy there. But I think I'm pretty good with what I got. And then what I took. Also, when you're doing these plays on Ethereum, you got to find out where the ETH gas fees are. This is 9. This is great. I actually did mine at 11, so I paid like $8, and then I paid another $6 to put it in the rest into staking, because you can earn wrap tau on that. I made a video about the staking thing. I touched on it. I'm not going to go over that right now. But Neural, great project. One to look at if you're still looking. AI and gaming, okay, because they make 3D images using prompts, and so gaming companies can use that to create 3D models into their games, okay, and they use AI, so it's got a lot of catchphrases in there. Boomer I picked up because Boomer I think is going to do extremely well. Boomer is on base, all right, and I bought it yesterday, just under 2 cents, and right now it's at 2 cents, and I'm just slightly over my average buy price is slightly over. I picked up my last bit of it yesterday. Okay, now it's at 19 million. I think yesterday was at 17 million market cap. This one's gonna do well. This one, in my opinion, is gonna do well. Look at this long consolidation. Eventually it's just gonna start pumping boom hard. All right, and finally, Kai. Right, Kai Ken. Let's look at the website. I made 2 buys yesterday. Boom, right there. Okay, that's more or less my average buy price. Huge amount, because I mean, 7 zeros before 1.5. Okay, right now it's at 7 zeros 1.818. Okay, it's a new project, as you can see, and as you know, if you don't know, new projects, they pump, and then they come back down. Especially memes. This is a meme play, so they pump and come back down. So the idea is maybe if you get in early, wait for that pump, sell, and wait for it for the drop and catch it again. So I only made 2 buys. See if I can catch it moving up. Maybe it's possible. Yesterday after my buys, it did this. It wicked all the way down here. I thought about buying a little bit more, but I'm like, nah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see if it pumps up some more. All right, and then eventually wait for that drop off, be patient, and maybe just make 1 or 2 more buys. Why do I like it? Why did it bring my attention, Kai Ken? Because Kai Ken is the last Inu. There are 6 main Japanese dog breeds. All of them have a coin currently alive, but one was missing. This one was missing, and then they did it, and it's also on the Ethereum chain. Right, pretty simple tokenomics, 0 sale tax, blah 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 blah. I'm also in the chat. Nothing great about the chat for now, but it's such a new project, and you know, mostly people that are in there are degens. But so far there have been like a lot of negativity and people swearing in there. So I'm like, I don't know. I only made a couple of buys in there, like I said, but it's interesting. Okay, and if it is the last Inu and all the other Inus have done well, then that's pretty cool. That's pretty catchy. All right, people like dogs too. Looks pretty good. I like it. So that's why I made that buy. 7.8 million market cap. Okay, if the other Inus went to like half a billion plus, not bad to buy it at these levels. All right, or just, you know, a little bit. All right, I think that's it, guys. Okay, let's take a quick look at Bitcoin again. Where are we? 64,000. Let's see how low we go, because it's you know, what happens is it sets a low, it sets a high, and then it just kind of stays right there. Yesterday we were just dropping to 64,112, right? But then we came back up. No, where do we close? We open here. Yeah, we closed down here. We came back up because we got rid of all that wick. We came back up. We couldn't really muster it over this line right here. So that will be the fight maybe today if we can get over that line, or do we drop more? I don't know that we drop too much more, guys. We'll see. We'll play it day by day. All right, we'll leave it there. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and all that stuff helps. With that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.